minor setbacks, those decision losses to Siko Grotole and Sabelo and Gabignana. Did you learn anything from those losses? Because you now 2 fights in the win column again. Did it make you better as a fighter?
Definitely, it was holes, it wasn't closed. So after those fights, I managed to close those holes. I managed to dominate now. I believe I'm stronger now.
And then your opponent on Saturday night, what do you know about him?
To be honest, I don't know much about him. And I'm just glad that he's here. And we're going to have to find it out,
Okay, do you have a prediction?
I'm definitely leaving with the win. I'm the magic man. I'm going to be the magic warrior that night. So definitely.
Yan po yung kalaban ni
That brings us to his opponent, all the way from the Philippines. He's ranked number 10 in the world in the junior bantamweight division by the WBC. He has won 5 fights in a row. His last loss before that was against Dave Apollinario on points. We know Dave Apollinario in South Africa. He's the IBO World Flyweight Champion. He knocked out Gideon Buthelezi in 1 round. He's now 5 fights in the win column, number 10 in the WBC. His last 4 fights, he won on knockout. He is known as the Wild Beast, Adrian Lerasan from the Philippines.
Yeah, Adrian Lerasan.
Welcome to South Africa.
All right, thank you. Salita po si Adrian.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Adrian, you've been fighting in Thailand your last 4 fights. What was the reasoning by it? How did you end up fighting in Thailand?
I'm already this fight. I'm ready this fight.
Okay, that's Adrian Lerasan, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from the Philippines, the number 10 ranked junior bantamweight by the WBC. Huge opportunity for Ricardo Malajika, also a very dangerous fight. And that brings us to the main event. Of course, we have Rourke Razor Knapp. Now, Rourke is 15 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw. And you had a big 2022, Rourke. You avenged your only defeat to Brandon Tyser. And then you had a big international win against the dangerous Dante Jardon. Tell us about those 2 fights.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for coming out as always. A huge shout out to Golden Gloves for putting on a phenomenal tournament again, giving us all the opportunity to showcase what we do. The last 2 fights were quite significant in my career. First one being the redemption win against Brandon. Extremely tough fight, but grateful to overcome that one. And then, the last fight against a tough Mexican, Dante Jardon, also a warrior of note, unbelievable fighter, a great man. It was a great night of competition. Grateful that I got the victory. All just to move forward and progress with my career.
Rourke, last time you struggled to make the weight. It was a real battle for you. Is it different this time, and what have you changed?
You'll see when I hop on the scales that it's very different this time. This camp I was a lot more diligent with my weight. After the last fight, the same week that I had fought, I was back in the gym. Just about small deposits in the bank so that after time, you've got a nice bit of an amount to withdraw, and that's what's happened. I'm paying the price and reaping the rewards of making sure that I was staying disciplined. The weight won't be an issue, and I don't want to be known as one of those fighters. So we're gonna move on from that immediately.
Your opponent on Saturday night is a tough one. Last time out, you had a dangerous puncher. This time out, you've got a very seasoned, very experienced technical boxer in front of you. What are your thoughts about that?
Absolutely. I think you've covered everything there. Ahmed, he's a great fighter. I've watched him. It's exciting. I always say this is very exciting to be mixing it with some of the best in the world. I never thought that I would be in this position. So I'm very grateful and appreciative that I get to do my job on one of the highest levels against international competition, such as Ahmed. You look at his roster, he's fought some formidable opponents. There's no jokes about that. So I'm excited to test my skills and see where we match up and, just have a good fight.
Thanks, Rourke. Then all the way from France, we've got the former French champion, the former European champion. He's got a record of 34 wins, 4 defeats, 1 draw. He's never been knocked out. He fought a slew of world champions. He's got wins over former WBC junior welterweight champion, Junior Witter, and he's also got a win over former IBF junior middleweight champion, Carlos Molina. He's dropped a decision in Australia to Jeff Horn, who was a future WBO welterweight champion.